Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? Give me a quick check on the sound and the video and everything. Everything sound okay? Look okay? I'll check into chat real quick while everybody lets me know. Pickles is here. Flaps20, how you doing? I used some of your rub on that video that I put out this morning. Man, I love that rub. Both the cowboy rub and the thriller rub. Really good stuff. Corey, how you doing? Craig B, Pickles, Raphael. Let's see. Don't you freestyle? Hey, I just dropped by. I'm at the intermission of the Nutcracker play. My daughter dances in it. Well, pay attention to that. You don't have to be here. Your daughter's dancing. But thanks for stopping in. Let's see. Wells Family Homestead, how are you doing? Let me get caught up. Robin DH, how are you doing? If I'm missing anybody, please forgive me. Texas Style Barbecue, Chef Johnny, how you doing? Keith Rosanio, how are you doing? Hello, Ride. Just watched your smoked chuck steak video, and I have to say that looked great. I'm going to try and make it. Thanks for all the great videos. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I love a good chuck roast. Really. I mean, you know, it's the, what are they, poor man's brisket, the, I don't know. There's lots of names for it. I just love doing chucks. Kevin Nash, how are you doing, Kevin? I think I have some photos from you today, Kevin. Let's see. Brandon Larson. Brandon, how are you doing? Chuck Philly, good to see you. Sandy Dameron, I hope I'm saying that right. Wells, I think we got caught up here in chat. So how's everybody doing today? It's the first official day of December, which means we're already halfway through the Christmas season here. It seems like it starts earlier every year. Every year. I mean, there was Christmas stuff going up in the stores around Halloween. You know, that's crazy. I love Christmas. This is my favorite time of the year, from like Thanksgiving to Christmas. Pardon me. But I don't know. It's a little stretched out now. I was joking with my wife the other day saying we're going to have to start, you know, seeing Christmas things now probably around Labor Day, which probably isn't that far off. So how's everybody doing today? Is anybody cooking anything interesting today or this weekend or anything? I think I saw someone say they were doing some pork butts today. Let me see here. Let's see. Where are we at? Pickles just watched, was it Chef Johnny's venison burger? Oh, I haven't seen that one. Did you? Is that new? I got to see that if that's new. I love venison. I've never made a venison burger, though. Let's see. Getting caught up here. Texas Style Barbecue. Johnny says it's a beautiful day here in South Texas. Nice. Yeah, it's actually nice outside today. In fact, let me switch cameras real quick here. For the chuck roast, I was cooking that under my side patio outside my office because it had been raining for a couple days, and I just honestly, you know, if you're filming stuff outside, you really can't just slap the cameras down in the rain most of the time. So I'll just flip real quick so you can see where I was cooking for the last couple days. Right outside my office, just right out there. Nice little Weber kettle setting up out there, keeping everything dry as I cook and film. So yeah. All right, let's see. Get caught up. Anybody new that I'm missing? Again, if I miss you, I'm sorry. Let's see. Robin, it's already evening up here. Where are you at? Where are you at, Robin? I can't remember. Because I think you've been here before. Let's see. Pickle says, I'm with you on chuck roast. Great eats. Yeah. You know, I've done some bad chuck roasts. You know, they're hard. Chuck roasts want to get rid of all their moisture. They just want to get rid of it. Very different than brisket when you get, you know, past that stall. The brisket, if you're careful with it, it'll retain a lot of that moisture and that fat dissolving in it. The chuck roast to me seems sometimes like you get past the stall and it's like, boom, moisture's gone. So that's why I really try and keep it wrapped beyond that most of the time. And that injection, the late injection I did, really seemed to work and seemed to help. I'd never done that one before like that. So I was pleased with that. Lewis, how are you doing? Lewis Calamadas. Hey, Ryan, just wanted to pop in and say hi. What's the go-to Christmas Eve menu and what's the Christmas Day menu? Do you do fish on Christmas Eve? No. What's funny is not anymore. Christmas Eve, we have some family over and we do, you know, a ham or turkey or, you know, prime rib or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what we're doing this year, But when I was growing up, for probably about 10 years, our Christmas Eve dinner, and I loved it, was lasagna, because I love lasagna. And so my sister would make it. And that was my favorite Christmas Eve, thing growing up. Christmas Day, it's a big family get together with my wife's family. So there is literally a little of everything. And her side of the family is all Irish. So you get a lot of Irish food, blood pudding, which I don't like. And ham, turkey. Sometimes there's legs of lamb. It's just a big sort of smorgasbord. Yeah. So that's Christmas Day menu. Let's see. My family's videos. How are you doing? Good to see you. Don't you freestyle barbecue? Intermission at the Nutcracker's almost over. Got to go. Everyone be well. Go enjoy the show. Yeah. Pickles barbecue. Seasoning up my Blackstone. Nice. Everybody's got a Blackstone. Man, I don't have a Blackstone. That would have to be about 4th or 5th, though, on the list of things I'm planning to add after. I always say it, the 26-inch kettle is the next thing I want. And then I think I've adjusted my thinking. After that, I'm pretty sure that I want a pellet. And then I'll upsize my offset after that. So, yeah. But a Blackstone would be nice. Doug Cox, pancakes in the cast iron skillet and waffles with the waffle maker for my Viking horde. There you go. Yeah. I'm going to be doing something later with that second chuck roast. Someone in the comments guessed. Who was it? Wait, was it you, Kevin? Was it Kevin who guessed? I think it might have been Kevin Nash who guessed. But it's going to be, but you didn't guess the specific of the thing you guessed. So you'll see that in the video, but that's going to be later. Might even, I don't know, do part of the video outside tonight. We're planning to light up the fire pit, and it's going to be chilly here. Sit outside. Maybe we'll eat some of our insert, what it is at the fire pit and film that. So I'll see. Haven't decided yet. Robin DH in the Netherlands. Okay, yeah, it's already evening there. Yeah. Donald Yardley, how you doing, Donald? Have you ever done a turkey smoked until 1:30 and then deep fried until finished? No, and someone asked a question about that recently, either in a comments or in here. I cannot remember. And I remember there were some people who had talked about trying it before and they didn't think it was a good idea. I personally wouldn't do it. It's really hard to gauge once you reach a certain temperature how much longer it's going to take in the deep fryer. It could, when you're doing in my deep fryer, it's 3.5 minutes per pound for a whole turkey. So for 15-pound turkey, that's almost an hour. And when you're taking it to 130, well, how many minutes did that take off of it? You've still got 35 degrees to go. How many minutes? You'd really have to keep popping it out of the oil and doing a temperature read on that. Personally, I wouldn't recommend it or do it, but I'm sure someone has. Yeah. Corey Driver, going to smoke a chicken. Just got my smoke in by ThermoWorks. Nice. That's the nice big one. Yeah. Texas Chef Johnny just finished 6 briskets. All right. That's I could handle one of those. I'm talking about eating. Well, that's a nice amount of meat. Oren, how are you doing? Good to see you. Cucumber Gaming. I'm a girl streamer, and if you take all your clothes off, I mean everything, I will donate 15K. Yeah, no, sorry, that's not happening. Let's see. And I think we're just going to say goodbye to you. So I never had to do that before in chat. Never. Interesting. Goodbye. Let's see. Louis Calamadas, lasagna on Christmas Eve. That is fantastic. I'm probably going to steal that. Yeah, it was just, good, basic, homemade lasagna. I love that. Louis Calamadas, a Kamado cooker for rye. Down the road, a ceramic would be nice. I think did I tell you guys a story in chat where I was buying my wood and the guys from Kamado Joe were in there, the reps, and they were really trying to sell me on one right there. I was like, sometime, but, not right now. So, yeah. Let's see. Chef Johnny says, we do Mexican Christmas Eve. Nice. What do you do? Do you do like tamales and enchiladas and stuff? I have friends who do that. They have a big Mexican spread on Christmas Eve, and it looks gorgeous. Robin, I'm going to try the tri-tip next week. Yeah, tri-tip's my favorite cut. I mean, it's just so predictable, and it's so, I don't want to say easy, but if you just follow certain methods, you really can get it to what you want it to be without a lot of fussing. Yeah. Let's see. Brandon Larson, mushroom and Swiss smash burgers in the cast iron skillet. That sounds good. I love Swiss on burgers. I'm not a big cheese on burger guy, but when I do it, the first thing I usually think of is Swiss for some reason. I don't always use it. A lot of times it's pepper jack, but I do like Swiss on burgers. Yeah. Let's see. Where are we at here? Oren, Pickles, enjoy the Blackstone. Got me the Anova Precision Cooker, half price. I haven't seen that. I have to check that out. Let's see. And Chef Johnny, Texas Style Barbecues, unboxing and seasoning the Blackstone later today. Nice. Nice. Doug Cox, hey, Rye, you got a hack in Cucumber Gaming, ban them. Yeah, they're gone. It's funny, I've never had to do that in chat before. You know, I've unfortunately had to ban plenty of people on the channel. And I think I've said it before, my rules are very simple. If you come in and your first comment is just basically profanity, goodbye. I don't care. You know, use some other sort of language to get your point across. Or if you're just there to troll and be intentionally rude, then I don't engage with people like that anymore. There's plenty of times people say negative things and I'll comment back if I disagree. It's, you know, that's life. You're going to get, you know, criticisms. But yeah, in fact, the other day, I'll share this with you. It was hilarious. For some reason, I think it was over a year ago, I did a video. It was like a review video on Barilla instant pasta. It's just an instant pasta that you pop in the microwave for a minute and it comes out. It's Barilla. It's really good. My wife just got some for me to try, and I loved it for like quick lunches. You heat it up, throw some olive oil and garlic on it, and it's a quick pasta lunch. It's clearly not the best pasta in the world, but I liked it. For some reason, that video over the last, I don't know, few days has been getting shown to people in Italy. And I've gotten quite a few really negative things from people in Italy, comments on that video. I've had to ban most of them. One guy in Italian, I had to translate it in Google Translate just to see what he was saying, called me an S-head for eating that S. Like, all right. If that's the only comment you can make on a video when you come to it, I don't need you here, and I don't think anyone else does. So it's just funny. Those are my rules. Just don't be rude. You know, don't be profane just for the sake of that. Yeah, you know. All right, let's see. R. Marshall, how you doing? I'm smoking a turkey breast rubbed and injected with buffalo sauce. Fresh minced garlic and butter on my big green egg. Nice. Yeah, I think I used a little bit of a Frank's Red Hot sauce in an injection recently. I can't remember which one. I think it might have been one of the turkeys, and it was good. So that sounds really good. BPG, gonna try out your smoked mac and cheese recipe tonight. That I don't think is mine. Are you talking to someone else? I don't think I did a smoked mac and cheese. I know other people have. In fact, who was it who did the mac and cheese corn dogs? Oh, Mike over at the Culinary Cookhouse. Really good looking stuff. If you've never seen that, go over to his channel. It's the Culinary Cookhouse. Mac and cheese corn dogs. Really interesting. Robin DH, see you all later. Thanks for your YouTube videos. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Have a good evening over there in the Netherlands. Texas Style Barbecue. Yes, Rye, you got it right. Let's see. My Family Videos. Cucumber Gaming. In that name I know already. Yeah. Doug Cox says good rules. Yeah, it works for me. You know, I always figure, you know, I want the channel to be family friendly. That doesn't mean everything is going to be G-rated. You know, some people will drop a word now and then, and I'm a realist. You know, I don't walk around talking like that most of the time, but you know, I just try and keep things family friendly. It's just I think it opens it up for more people to see it and enjoy the videos and chats. Let's see where we at here. John Eric Harkins, how you doing? Discovered your channel last week. Tons of great info. Have a rack of whole spare ribs on my Oklahoma Joe's combo smoker right now. Yeah. You know, it's funny when I get a choice between ribs to do. Let's just say I've got a rack of spare ribs, a rack of baby backs, and a rack of, say, St. Louis cut spare ribs. I will almost always go for just the rack of spare ribs. I just love cooking those for some reason. The extra meat on them They take a little extra work to trim up and get them right, but there's just something about that fatter rack laying on a smoker that I like the looks of. You know, probably the easiest to cook, though, for me are St. Louis cut spare ribs, but yeah, I love a good rack of full spares. Let's see. Bud Light Daddy Juan, how are you doing? Hola, been under the weather since Thanksgiving, but I smoked a 10-pound 4-bone prime rib roast for Thanksgiving. Pics to come later. Yeah, send those. Send those. We'll get them in next week. Nice. Hope you're feeling better too. Yeah. A lot of people I knew got sort of knocked around at Thanksgiving just by getting some bug. It was kind of a hard time of year there for it. My family's videos. I was in another live today. The topic is all about tobacco. Then the 9-year-old saying he loved to smoke cannabis and he's addicted to it. What happened to this? I mean, yeah, that's a little much, I think. That's just a little much to, I don't know. I could get into a whole topic of that, but you know what? This channel is mainly about food. I always joke with my wife that I could have a live stream called Rant Control, where I could just rant, you know, and people could rant. But yeah, it's, for me, I don't enjoy it after a while. You just get so wound up in it, and it's just not enjoyable. Yeah. Let's see. John Knapp, has anyone seen Bat Cow? Tom Calhoun, did your maple barbecue glaze on our smoked turkey breast for Thanksgiving? Turned out great. Yeah, something about that maple glaze. It's just, you get a nice color with it. Really nice sweetness on the outside, too. I've used it on several things. Yeah, I just really enjoy that. Uh-oh. All right, we have a donation to the Meat Fund from Wells Family Homestead. Wells Family Homestead, thank you. And I'm going to do something today. We're going to start with vintage Bat Cow. And if we move through to the rest, that's fine. I don't have the newest one ready yet. It's really complicated to get a 4th character into this animation. But we're going to start with vintage Bat Cow today, the original Bat Cow Meat Fund donation animation. And here we go. Bat Cow thanks you. Wells Family Homestead, thank you very much. That was our original Bat Cow Meat Fund donation animation. But thank you again for the super chat. I appreciate that. Let's see. John Knapp, Wells Family Homestead is going to make Bat Cow fly. Yeah. Well, Bat Cow didn't fly in that one. Bat Cow flies in number 3. Remember, number 1 is Bat Cow, vintage Bat Cow. Number 2, we introduced Bat Cow's sidekick, and number 3 is the introduction of our villain. Let's see. Cat Steel. Do you feel a 26-inch kettle would be too big for most cooks? Also, what's your go-to charcoal in the kettle? I'll answer number 2 first. My go-to charcoal is Kingsford Blue, just the plain old regular Kingsford. I've tried, the premium. I've tried everything. I have lump that I'll use sometimes for direct grilling. But honestly, the blue is cheaper. It does the job. It just works. You know, if someone gave me the premium stuff, I'd use it. But if I'm paying for it myself, I prefer just the regular Kingsford Blue. I've used some of the other charcoals at times, you know, with the wood embedded in it for smoky flavor. I don't really prefer that. I'd rather actually do an indirect and throw some smoke or some wood on the briquettes. So that's my go-to. 26-inch would not be the preferred kettle for most cooks. It would be for larger cooks. So I would keep the 22 for sure. I just would like a little more real estate on the kettle to do some larger pieces of meat. I know that I could fit a brisket on the 22, but it's really sort of packing it in there. So I just would prefer a little bit more real estate to do those bigger pieces of meat. Yeah. Charles Hinton, how you doing, Charles? Hey, Brad, I love your videos. I want to say thank you for sharing. Doing a 16-pound brisket today. That's a good-sized brisket. Nice. What are you smoking it with? What kind of wood? Kevin Nash, floppy is the language limit in here. Yeah, floppy's pretty much the limit. Yeah. My family's videos, I learn a lot from your cooking videos, right? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, let's move into some viewer photos from today. Whoops, excuse me, shifted the camera there. Let's bring these up and get set. And hopefully they start off on the right one here. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let me back this up. I think, where is it at? Let me back this up. Hold on. I'm going to get to the very beginning. I think it's only right that we start with the first one. Hold on. All right. I think this is it. Let me see. There we go. All right. Matt Moratelli. Matt, I don't know if you're in here, but Matt was doing a tri-tip, I believe this was. Here we go. On the kettle. Nice looking collar. Matt, are you in here? Do you have another name on YouTube? That's a really good looking collar on that. If you're here, what was the rub you used? I don't think you told me in the message, but I'll check again. Nice color. Look at that inside. Just that pink you want. Looking really good. Oh, look at those slices. Wow. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, God, I want one of those right now. Look at that. Look at that bend. Matt, are you here? Oh, please. Look at that. That is amazing. Reflex Man. Nice looking ribs. Look at the pullback on those bones. Or the pullback on the meat around the bones. Look at that. Nice color. Good glaze. I'd eat those in a heartbeat. Yeah. Ryan Holyoke. Ryan, are you in here today? Because you're smoking cheese. Look at that. How many different kinds of cheese are there here? Wow. Nice looking. Is that the ice in the pan? It looks like, yeah. I've never smoked cheese. I don't think. That's really nice looking. Big old hunks of cheese. Pepper jack in there, it looks like. Ah, Tim Van Dyke. Tim, are you here today? Let's see. Tim, I don't know if I've seen you, but pork tenderloin. And of course he had to like get some skills involved here. So look at this next ones. Bacon weave. Oh, man. That looks good. That looks really nice. On the kettle. Or no, is that not the kettle? That looks like it might be... Is that a ceramic? Can't quite tell. Wow, look at that. Look at that cut and that color and the juice. Nice, Tim. All sliced up. I'm on my way over, man. That looks good. Oh. Here we go. Kevin. Kevin, I know you're in here. Kevin making some bacon? Like from scratch. I think you sent me one picture, and I wasn't sure, but I'm pretty sure when I get to it, I want to make sure, is that the cure you're using? Is that the brown sugar and everything? So drop it in the chat if that's what it is. Really? Wow. I've always wanted to make full-on bacon from scratch. I've done the fake bacon where you can just sort of smoke it to a certain point, just pork belly flavored, and then fry it right up, where you're not actually curing it. So it's not like something that's going to last, but I've always wanted to do this. Nice big slabs there, man. And is that the cure right here? Is this what you're doing? Is that the brown sugar and all the seasonings? That's what I'm thinking it is. All set and ready to go, man. Well done. That's like, I really, really want to try this sometime. Ah, fried up in cast iron, right? Is that cast iron? It looks like cast iron. Best way to do bacon. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, did I miss one on Matt Moratelli? Matt Moratelli, look at that. Nice chicken there. Matt, are you in here? Look at that. Nice. Wow. Good looking. I think that's a pork tenderloin. Matt, if I'm wrong, please tell me. That is looking good. All right, we're back to the beginning. So I missed the first two of Matt's, but everybody, thank you for sending in your photos. And if you want to send in photos, the two ways to do it, go to my Facebook page, says right there on the little screen, Cooking with Ryan, and you can message it to me. Don't put it in a post. Private message the photo to me saying that you give me permission to use it in a live stream. Or if you're using YouTube on the desktop or laptop computer, this doesn't necessarily work on mobile, I don't think. You can go to the About section, and there should be a View Email link. So if you don't use Facebook, you can email me photos with the same thing, just to make them attachments and say you give me permission to use them in a live stream, and I'd love to use them in a future live stream. As you can see, we have awesome, pictures of food and stuff that people cook and send. And I actually find it kind of inspirational. Seeing that bacon really makes me want to do the bacon. All right. Let me jump back in chat here really quick. Donald Yardley. How you doing, Donald? What's your opinion on Tony Chachere? How do you pronounce it? I always get that wrong. Chachere's Creole butter injection. I've never used it. I know people who have used it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think you should inject whatever you want, as long as it's going to complement the meat that you're using it for. And butter definitely does work. I've used butter in most injections when I've done it. Doug Cox. Hey, folks, hit the like button. Oh, thank you. Yes, please, if you're enjoying it, give us a like. It always helps. Let's see. Kevin Nash does yummy stuff, everyone. Absolutely. Brandon Larson. Excellent cook, Matt. Right on. Culinary Cookhouse. Hey, Mike, how you doing? I just mentioned you. Were your ears burning? That's Mike at Culinary Cookhouse. He was the one I was saying, if you haven't seen his mac and cheese corn dog video, go check it out. Really good looking stuff. Let's see. Charles Hinton. Today I'm using my pellet smoker using hickory. It's raining here today, so I didn't use my offset. Yeah, that's why I moved my kettle to the side, because, we were having some rain this week. Let's see here. Kevin Nash, you need a smoke tube or tray with pellets for the cheese. No heat needed, really. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I know a lot of people do use like the little smoke tubes. It's almost like a sawdust or something that goes in them, or pellets. Let's see. Kevin Nash, so that was the cure. Cool. Nice. Daddy Dutch Barbecue. Hey, Ryan, I'm currently battling our first storm of the year. Whoa. Yeah, we just had our Southern California storm. We had about 1.5 inches of rain a couple days ago, and then a little bit yesterday. I think today is going to be fine. We're going to have some rain later in the week probably. So, yeah, I'll probably be doing some smoking undercover again. Yeah. Let's see. Culinary Cookhouse says, looks fantastic. Yep, absolutely. Everybody's food looks great. Mary Wismas Hockey. Nice videos where I'd like to see more of your fish smoking skills. I do have a plan to do some more fish, but when I do smoking fish, I'm not smoking it for preservation, only for just eating right then. I don't do the, smoked salmon or smoked trout or anything to actually preserve it. That's a whole other animal. And I'm not really comfortable doing that, nor do I really have the need to do that. But yeah, no, I've got some more plans for some smoked salmon, and I think I might actually be doing some smoked halibut too in the next month or two. So yeah, I did some smoked salmon before, and I don't think I've done trout yet, but I do want to. Kevin Nash, fried up some trim bacon for testing the saltiness. Cast iron, yeah. Was good salt content after the rinsing. You're smoking it tomorrow. Nice. What are you smoking it with? Which wood? Are you doing hickory smoked? Culinary Cookhouse. Thanks, Ryan. Oh, much appreciated. That's an awesome video, man. Yeah, check out Mike at Culinary Cookhouse. Great video production quality. Some really interesting recipes. And he's got like a nice man cave in the garage with a pellet heater. I envy you, man. My garage, it's funny. My garage is just a huge storage place. We don't have a car in it. I mean, in Southern California, you don't really have to park your cars in the garage. But yeah, it's just huge storage area. I'm just wondering when my kids are totally grown and gone, will like some of that whittle down, actually be able to fit a car in there or something. Rick Biggerstaff, how you doing, Rick? Hi, Rye. I have a simple and great Eastern North Carolina barbecue sauce I can give you if you're interested in trying great videos. Well, thank you very much. Drop me a private message on Facebook if you'd like to send me some. I'd be happy to check it out. Just message me on Facebook. Or use the email link on the desktop or computer, version of the YouTube page. I have the email under my About section. Yeah, that's the best way to reach me. Let's see. Daddy Dutch Barbecue. Oh, I didn't notice you. Did I see you come in? I'm sorry. How you doing? Good to see you, Kent. 6 to 10 inches of snow with 30-mile-per-hour winds. Yeah, we don't get that here. We might get the winds about that high sometimes, but yeah, we don't get snow. I like snow, but we don't get any. Although we get snow in the local mountains, and the mountains are white right now from the snow we just got from the storm. But yeah, have to drive to the snow here. Let's see. Rick, yes, but not strong vinegar taste. Okay. Yeah, again, reach out to me if you're interested in letting me have a try of that or something. I'd be happy to. Zod. Aha, I thought you were Californian. I could just tell from your style of cooking. I'm an ex-Californian. Yeah, it's funny, Yeah, we can grill year round here. I think I've mentioned in videos before, you know, we're looking at moving in the next couple years. So next, well, that's a couple, 2, 3, 4 years. That would be my guess, you know, that I'd like to be able to move up north somewhere to get some real seasons in, you know, Idaho or Montana. So we'll see. Yeah, I like seasons, and we just don't get a lot of seasons in Southern California. Let's see. My family videos. I miss those kind of foods. Sad we can't cook and eat pork meat here. Oh, okay. How come you can't cook and eat pork meat there? Where are you? Is it just dietary? Brandon Larson. Salmon is something that I would like to try smoking. Yeah, I love smoking salmon for eating right then. You know, it cooks fairly quick, so you've got to get a good smoke on it with some good moisture to really take that smoke when you're not doing it over a long period for preserving. Yeah. Let's see. Texas Style Barbecue says that Creole butter stuff is great. Yeah, cool. Hayden Marks, newer viewer, love your videos, learning a lot. Wondering if you've ever smoked lobster tail, if it's good or even if you can. I have smoked lobster tail. To be honest, I just prefer grilling it. If you're gonna grill it though, grill it over some like some hickory hardwood or some hardwood, actual, not the hardwood lump, but actually get a fire going. Kind of like you would do if you're going to do caveman style cooking. Like I did a caveman style tri-tip where I burned down mesquite. I think it was mesquite, you know, logs down to the coals, threw it right on there. Lobster tail, I wouldn't put it directly on the coals, still put it on a cooking grate above, but having that smoke and everything and the heat coming from burning wood and burnt wood coals, I think would work better. I just have never been able to get a great smoke flavor when I've done it trying to smoke lobster tail. I know other people have. I just personally can't really taste much of a difference unless you do it that other way over some real actual wood. Let's see. Timothy Dish now. Timothy, how are you doing? 6 pounds of chili in the cast iron Dutch oven. Cold and windy in Minnesota today. Hold on one second here. I've got to take this call. It's my daughter. Hi, sweetie. How are you doing? I'm on the live stream right now. That's okay. What do you need? Or do you want to call Mom? Yeah. Okay, call Mom. Thanks. Bye. That was my daughter. I have to answer that. She's away at college, so if she calls, I got to answer. But she's calling her mom or my wife right now. So anyway, where was I? Let me see. Hold on. Let's see. Let me get caught up here. Brandon says, salmon's something I would love to try smoking. Yeah, it's good. Again, if you can get that flavor on it. Hayden Marks, newer viewer, love your videos, learning a lot. Oh, wait, I already did that. Lobster tail. Timothy, doing the cast iron Dutch oven, Minnesota. Kevin Nash, I have the Lumberjack 100% pure apple pellets to use in the 8x5 pellet tray for 12-hour bacon smoke. I may add a few chunks of hickory in the firebox. Okay, so you're doing an apple. That's nice. Applewood. Brandon Larson, move to Utah. You can get all 4 seasons in one day. I have friends who live in Utah, near Salt Lake, and then down near... what is the southern? Everybody rides bikes there. Moab? Have I got that right? And they love all that. Yeah. Let's see. Chef Johnny saying, "Quit whining. Can't man up and shovel that driveway." Zod, yeah, you basically have sunny and less sunny. Rarely does it get below 50. Yeah, we've actually gotten into the 40s the past few nights. So, you know, this is around the time of year we'll get a few 40-degree nights. Rarely into the 30s. You know, so, yeah, we basically have 2 seasons. Summer and about a week or 2 of something else. You know, a week or 2 of 70 degree. That's about it. Yeah. Kevin Nash, I use the cold smoke method so it takes longer. Don't want to render the fat. So 85 degrees or so heat in the smoker for bacon. Nice. Eastman Farms, how you doing? Good to see you. Pardon me for coughing. For some reason, my throat's really dry today. It could be standing in the smoke so much. Yeah. Good to see you, Chris. Yeah. Moab. Yeah, that's where it is. You're right. It is Moab. My family videos. I'm here in Arab country, right? Kuwait. We're not allowed. Okay. I get you. All right. I understand. Yeah. I have a friend who, long time ago, he spent some time in Yemen working at like a language school. And it was funny. The day he got back, we picked him up at the airport. And he said, I want ribs. We drove. I can't even remember. It was a. I don't even know if it was a national chain. It was like just one of those rib chains called Tony Roma's. I don't think they're around anymore. I mean, this is almost 30 years ago. And so we just went to Tony Roma's and he just ate a ton of ribs. That's because he was craving ribs for like 6 months, he said. Yeah. Brandon Larson, yes, Moab is correct home of the natural arches. That's what I'm thinking of, yeah. So I know people that live, you know, in Utah and they love it. We spent part of a vacation in Utah. Went to Salt Lake City, Park City. It was funny, Park City in the summer, we went there with the kids and did the sort of mountain thing where they have the little coaster that goes down the mountain where the ski runs are, and then the zip lining and stuff like that. That was fun. And there was a restaurant in Park City that had a really good food at, and I always mess the name up. And this is like 10 years ago, so it might not even be there anymore. It was like the Something Dog Cafe. I cannot remember the name of it, but it was really good food. I don't know if anybody's been there around Park City, but yeah, really good food. Let's see. Thomas Linden says, my family, you do a lot of mutton and goat, right? That's probably true, yeah. Eastwind, Pickles, if I was in a movie, I want you to play me. You just have to gain 80 pounds. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. Like, I wonder who would play me in a movie. You know, Tom Cruise, I think. The resemblance is fairly uncanny. At least I hear that. So I'm thinking that. Yeah. Let's see. So did anyone... Okay, now I think it was Kevin. I think Kevin's still here. I think, Kevin, were you the one who guessed what I was making with the other chuck roast? I think you put a comment in the thing, and I think you guessed it. But again, you didn't guess the whole thing, so that's going to be tomorrow. You guys will find out what that is. But that second chuck roast from the video I put out today, which had a slightly different rub on it, is that's going to be used in the other dish. So you'll get to see that. Yeah. Let's see. Zod, are your cooking skills self-taught or did you get training somewhere? No, I totally just learned going along. My mom, watching her cook growing up, I've always been grilling, you know, as far back as, you know, when I was older teenager, doing things like that. Started smoking about 10 years ago, maybe a little more now, with an electric smoker. And yeah, I've just been kind of learning on my own over time. You know, a lot of recipes that you use on the channel. Some things are my wife's. She is a great cook, and we use a lot of her stuff in recipes. So yeah, just basically, you know, no, my day job, I'm a writer, so I've never been to school for cooking. In fact, my very brief college career was mechanical engineering, so absolutely nothing to do with cooking. Yeah. Let's see. Where are we at here? Sanders, Bruce Willis. Yeah, I think Bruce might do it. Yeah, Bruce, would you play me? Yeah, I think Bruce would play me. Yeah. Let's see. Magic Girl 15. Hi, we're Deirdre's friends, Celia, Aaron, and Taylor. Well, hello, Magic Girl. How are you doing? Sorry she interrupted the live stream. That's all right. Tell her it's absolutely fine that she interrupted the live stream. She's always welcome to interrupt the live stream. These are some of my daughter's friends from college. She goes to Seattle University. So, yeah. Hello, girls. Good to see you. What are you guys cooking today? Are you cooking anything? Is Deirdre cooking anything? You guys have a nice kitchen in Xavier. She's showed me the pictures and stuff. That's a nice kitchen there. So, but thank you. Yeah. Tell her it's no problem. So let me double check and make sure I haven't missed anything. I don't think I've missed anything here. All right, folks, I'm going to have to start wrapping up. I actually have to do a little bit of an early preparation for cooking today. So we're a little bit shorter than we usually are, about 40 minutes versus an hour. So remember, if you have any photos you want to share for the live streams, go to my Facebook page. You can private message them to me with a message saying, I give you permission to use them, or use the email link in the About section of my YouTube page. Send them as attachments, and you know, we'll get them on a live stream in the future. Love showing them. People love seeing them. Yeah. Kevin Nash. Right, that was Kevin Knoll with the guess. Ah, well, Kevin with an kind of an N. Knoll, Nash. I'm close. So I think I've seen Kevin in here before, Kevin Knoll. So, but anyway, yeah, he got as close as you're going to get without having the very specifics of the kind of thing. So yeah. Magic Girl 15, Deirdre cooked fried rice last night. Oh, okay. I think she was talking about that a week or so ago too. So, and I saw the, what is were you girls also part of the Thanksgiving dinner you guys all cooked? I saw the pictures of that. It looked really good. The turkey burgers and turkey cheeseburgers and everything. Yeah, nice. Brian Vstrom, how you doing, Brian? Hi from Vancouver. Today is back ribs on the Weber and smoked salmon on the electric. Have a great day. Thank you very much, Brian. You too. Zod, I usually do these live streams right at this time, Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific. If there's a reason I have to do it at a different time, I'll post a message in the community section of my YouTube page. I have to say, get used to that because it's a new thing on YouTube, the community section. In fact, if you guys aren't familiar with the community tab, what that is on YouTube, if you ever see like something pop up in your feed from me that's not a video, it might be a picture of something I'm cooking or a message saying, hey, this is going on. That's from the community section. So I generally wouldn't post anything about a video in there to try and avoid confusion. That's not saying I never would, but those will be, imagine them more like a Facebook post or something like that where you're showing a behind the scenes things. Like I've posted pictures of what I was cooking on the chuck roasts, I think the other day, or prepping them. So yeah, if you see those things, that's the community section on YouTube. Let's see. Lauren enjoyed my family, Thomas Linden. They love goat, chicken, fish biryani. Okay, nice. Rick Biggerstaff, I'll send the recipe for the Eastern barbecue sauce to you. All right, I'll check it out, Rick. Thank you very much. All right, everyone, I'm going to start wrapping up here. I appreciate everybody stopping by today. Hit that thumbs up before you go if you enjoyed things. And everybody have a fantastic weekend. Watch for the video with the second chuck roast tomorrow. If you haven't checked out the first chuck roast video, it's out already today. Go check it out. And everybody, please have a wonderful, wonderful day.